Good morning, everybody. So it is Thursday today. We're going to the Big Mango, which will be really, really fun. You'll be glad to know I put deodorant and perfume on. What is that? Oh my god. It's a cricket. Nice. No, because every time I've gotten into this lift at the beginning of the day, I've either forgotten perfume or deodorant. But today, I've got both. Is everyone excited for the Big Mango?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know, I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but I felt like I was in the car for 5 hours just then. It was only an hour. But we're here. Little cafe. So we went to breakfast. I got waffles with mango sorbet, which was very good. I love anything mango. I love mangoes. Well, breakfast was great. The mango sorbet was top notch because obviously it's mango season here and they get a lot of the local mangoes from the farms around the area. So the mango sorbet was really good. I was literally thinking that. Horseshoe Bay itself was really pretty, and there was this little beach. It was cute, but I think our Horseshoe Bay is superior. We also don't have stingers, waiting to jump out and kill you at any given moment. Go. No, that was so bad.
You said cheesy, and so I did cheesy.
Okay, I'll show you. It was.
Do you want?
We're trying to film an intro for the vlog, and I was like, film like one of those cheesy rom-com, whatever TV shows. And
You did not say that.
I did.
You didn't say rom-com.
Not
Anyway.
rom-com, like TV show. That's probably term best. There is fairy tales catching on. Anyway, this is the vision that I was thinking.
Mine was better.
No, yours was this. So, ciao, the intro will be a work in progress. I slapped down a coffee and then we headed up this hill to go to another lookout. No, I'm not a real big fan of hiking, but that's okay. So we went to this lookout, which was actually really, really nice.
After breakfast, we went for a walk up to the lookout, which was really, really lovely. Beautiful views of the ocean. Couldn't swim in the ocean because it has beasts in it that we weren't sure about.
Okay, the view is so worth it up here. That as well. That's so cool. The islands, like the island princesses we are. So, Mum and Lucy were like, let's just go off-roading. Let's just go see where this road takes us. And I was just sitting in the back, sweating my titties off. So we went for a random drive around, and we went to this little cafe on the top of the hill. It had a beautiful lookout. It was basically like windows, like panoramic views of this like water ocean island. It was gorgeous.
Wow.
Another scorching day. I was so hot. I was over it. And so, when I'm over it, that's when Lucy usually pulls out her silly goofy mood. You said what's over there? I think it's time for thinking caps on. I've been waiting to do that all day.
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah, you put that on.
Should be on that
So much.
Leave some stuff.
Nah, because then I won't be prepared for you to dig my binoculars. I'm gonna get married here one day.
We went for a drive around Bowen, which was really cool. The town actually reminded me of Hawkins on Stranger Things, which was really cool. I was kind of nerding out and I was like, Bowen's a really tiny town. It was tinier than I thought it would be. I don't even know whose idea it was to like go find a mango farm, but we were like, well, when in Rome, Bowen's where you get mangoes, so like let's go find a mango farm. So we went driving and, we were just following Google Maps and, we're getting further and further away from civilization and there's more and more mango trees, which was a good sign, but, Google Maps sort of told us we were at our destination and we were like, this ain't it, this just looks like someone's shed where they process the mangoes. We were gonna go to the mango farm, which I was kind of excited. I was like, yeah, pick some mangoes, but then like we got there and it was a bit like, it was like Wolf Creek and I was like, maybe not. We kind of value our lives. So we hightailed out of there real quick. A bit of a wasted journey, but it's all about the story.
Oh, there it is.
But we'll go in there anyway, won't we?
And finally, we reached the big mango. Ha ha ha!
So now we're at the big mango, which is actually massive. They ain't calling it the big mango for nothing.
So we got to the big mango and it did not disappoint. It was a big mango.
You can escape it. Been in the car too long. I'm reaching the end of my tether. I'm like, this close.
By that point, I was hot. It was such a long drive. We'd been in the car for so long and I was sweating and I was like, get me out of here. I just want to see this big mango, man.
Guys, we finally made it to the big mango. It's really hot out here.
But that's a big mango.
It's huge.
Wow. Look at all those mangoes.
Yeah, it's pretty great. We made it. Can die happy now.
We went inside, got some mango ice cream gelato sorbet situation. It was really good, very refreshing. And then we also bought some mangoes.
And we got these bad boys. These are the biggest mangoes I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of mangoes in my time because I love mangoes. They look so good. All right, let's go. This is the best mango sorbet ever.
It's cheesy in my spoon. Yum.
Really good. Everyone come to Bowen, the big mango. It's worth it. Delicious.
The sorbet was absolutely delicious. Best thing I think I've ever eaten. A highlight for sure.
No, that's per kilo.
Per kilo.
We stopped at this random fruit shop and I was kind of like checked out. I was just like, get me out of here.
Show us what you're getting.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I'm so tired. We've been in the car like so long.
I love a fruit and veg shop. I bought a dragon fruit and it was a good dragon fruit.
Now, or should we check it out when we go and get the pizza?
I think we should do it later. Get the pizzas.
You want to head back to the room now?
Yeah, it was hot. Okay, done. Yeah.
And then we got back and we had a dip in the pool, a trip to the spa. It was great. The pool was really nice. Highlight of the trip. The intro. The Airlie Beach Lagoon is iconic. It was really nice, and we just happened to go for a little walk down there just to, you know, make the most of an afternoon. And it was really nice because it was chlorinated. You weren't going to get stung by a stingray, but also just like surrounded by palm trees. You know, it had such a nice vibe. When we were at the lagoon, I jumped in with my watch on. My watch is not waterproof. It's quite old, and I was a bit like, oh no, this might be the end, but it was fine. It was fine in the end. And then we did a little walk around the marina, you know, got to suss out where we're going to go the next day. And we walked past this beautiful, you know, hotel where we could definitely not afford to stay. And actually just really enjoyed it. Just, you know, going for a cheeky little walk.
So we're currently just chilling on this wall here. It's a really nice night, but yeah, it's chill.
We went to a lot of souvenir shops, so that was really fun. Laura got a really cool gift for Jake. I cannot show it on here because it will get monetized. It's nothing bad, but like, it's more funny. It's just like a water bottle of just hot topless babes. Yeah. And he loved it.
I saw this hat and it just spoke to me, you know. It's very you. Do I get it? No. That's where we're staying. That's what it looks like on the outside. With Sunday oil. So we ordered pizza from Beagle's Pizza and we're going to go pick it up, which should be really good. I'm very, very excited. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, see you in a bit. You hold that, and I'll hold this. Huge! I'm really excited for pizza. We got garlic bread. We got sneak peek. Finger looking good. Good morning, everyone. It is 7 o'clock in the morning and we're going to go on a boat to Hamilton Island. It's really early. I'm really tired.
We had to wake up at the crack of sparrows to get to this boarding though, because we have to be there early and, you know, whatever. And not only did we have some issues with the parking, but it was just so early. Like none of us were in the mood, and none more than Lucy. She did her best the entire trip. She did so well, and you know what? I'll give her this one morning. It's okay.
How are you feeling today?
I feel like today's the day we kill each other.
Yep.
One of the best parts about this is like we were seated behind this woman and her son, or I think that's the vibe. May have been like a romantic relationship, but anyway, doesn't matter. We were seated behind them on the way there.
That was fun. That was great fun, getting on the boat and going to Hamilton Island.
By that point, I was really tired and I was really hot, and I was just like, we had to get up so early, and I was a bit like, just not in the mood.
I really enjoyed the boat ride out. You know, we pulled into Hamilton Island and it was a stunning day, blue skies. We just walked into this picturesque little town. It looked like we were straight off of a movie set. Everyone's, you know, got hooning around, they're fanging around on the little carts, and so we were like, this is epic, this is awesome. And so yeah, we just toddled off the boat. We went into this little cafe just to get a little bite to eat, and who do we see? The woman and her son.
We have arrived at Hamilton Island. I'm so tired, but we got a big day. We started moving around the island. We went to the cafe, we settled in a bit, and it was kind of nice. And I had a muffin and I could feel my soul returning to my body, so it was good.
I'm a queen, absolutely.
And then we started walking around the island, and we realized that why walk when we can fang it around on a golf buggy? So we got a buggy, and I'm driving. Is it on?
Electric, so it's not on over.
That's the handbrake on.
Yeah.
Hey!
She's off.
You guys are gonna have to help me decide where to go, and also
Why don't we just go straight?
down this way?
Yeah, just go straight.
Alright. Oh, this is fun. I'm so excited. Where are we going?
I might turn around here instead of going up. Okay.
Not mad about it. Look at that child up there.
Good lord.
I am driving this like on my butt. It's like,
Oh, I haven't got my seatbelt on. I'm breaking the law.
I think hiring the golf buggy was the best thing I could have done because Lucy absolutely loved it and we had an absolute hoot.
let me tell you, it has been on my bucket list to drive a golf buggy for a long time. And I had the best time fanging around the island. You know, I was in the driver's seat, you know, Laura and Mum left it up to me to drive, and it was so much fun.
And you know, we're fanging around the island, we're going all over the place. We stop at this little cute little church where Lucy's gonna get married.
But look at this really pretty church they have. It's so cute. Where I'm gonna get married. Don't worry, guys. So booking a buggy and cruising around the island turned out to be the best decision we ever made this trip because there's so many hills and I don't really like walking.
We stopped at a little lookout, got some cheeky photos.
This view is incredible. don't know about y'all, but this is so much fun, driving this little golf buggy. Take that off the bucket list. So this is called Cat's Eye Beach, and it's very pretty. Probably go for a swim. They also have a pool here, so that's fun. Just pray we don't get stung by jellyfish. And we hung out at Cat's Eye Beach, which was really, really cool. But I was a bit kind of apprehensive about stingers. They have a lot of jellyfish there, but we were fine. All right, the beach was a success. We're going to get lunch because we're all hungry. I'm hungry. Going to get lunch. I'm so hungry, so I'm very excited to get food. We went out for lunch as well, which was quite nice. We did almost get attacked by these really, really vicious kind of looking birds.
They rummaged around on the empty plates and it was amazing, this exodus of birds.
And who do we see? The woman and her son. Yeah, they also came to the same lunch place as us. Lunch was really nice, although we were attacked by birds a bit.
So we had lunch, we did some shopping, now we're taking the buggy back to the higher place, so.
Been around before we...
Gotta buckle the bags up. We'll go for a spin and then we're gonna take the buggy back.
You know, you do look like Dustin from Stranger Things with that hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Last hurrah. Sad. Wow.
We're going into the souvenir shop before we return the buggy. But then we have to walk up the massive hill because we can't drive anymore. Our new word is fanging it, because we've been fanging it around the island on this buggy. So we have 8 minutes of fanging left before we have to return it. Bye, buggy. That was fun. That was really fun.
We took the golf buggy back. It was really sad. I was not ready to part with my golf buggy, but it's okay.
So now we're going to the wildlife park on Hamilton Island, which is fun.
Jess Calvin is right there. Crazy.
This place just feels a little bit too small to keep animals, and it just makes me a bit sad.
I didn't rate the wildlife park because it just felt kind of sad because it was such a small enclosed thing, and I just felt really, really sad for the animals, but that's okay. We went back to the beach and I stepped on a stingray, and it was the scariest thing of my life. And there's all these rocks and they're all brown, and I was just kind of cutting my feet up, trying to awkwardly walk over these rocks to get to the water, and I stepped on one of the rocks and it moved out from under me, and I saw this brown shadow just disappear to my left. Oh my god, that was terrifying. We went and hung out at this little resort pool, which we were able to get into, and who do we see? the woman and her son, and it was epic. It was epic, you know, because even though we were off doing our own things, like it was just so nice to know that he was still there. See old mate and his mum, which was really wholesome. They were like kind of following us, and we were following them. It was really cute. So we made our way back on foot to catch the boat back, and we decided to change to an earlier boat trip back, because we got back a little bit earlier, and they were like, yeah, if you want to leave, that's fine. And I was actually a little bit nervous. I was like, but what about our buddies? We can't just leave them behind. So I'm searching around. I'm like, oh, you know, I guess this is where it ends. You know, this is it. This is the end. But they made it onto our boat. And so on the way back, we were up on the roof, and they were sitting in front of us again. And I was like, excellent. We love it. We love it, buddies. Never spoke a single word to them. As soon as we got back into Early Beach, we didn't even say goodbye. They just sort of fled off into the crowds, never to be seen again. But I was like, yeah, we made some friends that day, and I'm really glad we got to share that with them. It was a really good day. So we went back to the dock, and we saw old mate and his mum. Yeah, shout out to those guys. I hope they're doing well, you know. I hope they had a good time while they were away. And then, yeah, we went back to the mainland. The boat ride back was quite nice. It was just like kind of chill, just like sitting on the rooftop of the boat.
Laura's now wearing the thinking cap. So if she comes up with any bright ideas, we'll know why. Made it back! So we made it back to the car. Got my cap on again. It's been a massive day. We're going to Woolworths to get stuff for dinner, and then we're probably just gonna hang out at the room for a bit, so yeah. Next time in the season finale.
I was being roasted by Laura. We didn't see a single one. I lost it. It'd be a good place to kill someone.